So we all know Myrtle Beach is a great place to visit, and we know that it's an all right place to live. But let's discuss what the locals really like about living in Myrtle Beach that sets it apart from any other town in this region. So let's talk about the things that the locals love about Myrtle Beach. We're just going to get this one out of the way because it is obvious. It's the elephant in the room, the beach. Now, the locals like the beach for different reasons. Now, follow me on this. Yes, there are the few that frequent the beach. You know, there might be the surfers or the sunbathers or the joggers. But from my experience, the majority of us don't really frequently go to the beach. Ask around the locals that have been here for decades, and they'll tell you that some of them can tell you that they don't even remember the last time they went to the beach. But that doesn't mean that the beach is not a positive element of living here. Having the beach in close proximity, knowing it's right there's an energy, a aura, if you will, of just knowing that the beach is there. And that is a positive thing that really helps your mood and your well-being. So that is something that the locals love about living here. Even if they don't use it, we love having the beach. In no particular order, let's move on to the next topic. Now, I'm going to lump this together, these three things: shopping, dining, and entertainment. Obviously, we enjoy these things. These are the things that a lot of people come to Myrtle Beach for. That's why they're visiting. There are tons of opportunities to shop in unique shopping venues. A good example is the Market Common is an excellent location for shopping and entertainment and dining. Broadway at the Beach is another excellent example. And if you go a little bit north of here, Barefoot Landing, which is a great place. In the past few years, the developer has really upgraded and put a lot of money and energy into that property, and it is becoming one of my preferred locations to just spend an afternoon, just walk around. Don't have to buy anything, just enjoy the environment that is Barefoot Landing. It's looking really nice, especially compared to what it was 5-10 years ago. So yes, shopping, dining, and eating is a major factor. Now, when it comes to eating, there are so many restaurants to choose from. A lot of locals have different favorites, but the good thing about it is you have a plethora of options to choose from and pick your favorites from. So the locals love their dining, they like their unique shopping experiences, and heck, when we can afford it, because we're not living on vacation budget, we're on week-to-week budgets. When we can afford it, we do enjoy the entertainment around town. Another unique element about living in Myrtle Beach that's exciting is the dynamic nature of the development here. Things are always changing. And if something's not popular, it goes away, something else takes its place. Sometimes this could be a bad thing. An example of that is if a locally favored establishment or historic location isn't making the money that a tourist destination should be making, they'll tear it down, they'll close it, and open up something else in its place. But pushing that to the side, just in general, there's always something new coming here. This town changes and grows and morphs into a different environment every couple of years. So that's kind of exciting, especially when it is a frequent event to hear about new intellectual properties or restaurants or establishments coming to town. Now, I'm going to pull one out of my personal list for reasons why I like living here that might not be shared by all the locals. One thing about Myrtle Beach is it is definitely a melting pot of regional cultures. Now, follow me on this. A vast majority of the people are not from here. They're transplants that have come from the north, from the south, from the west. So all these different people are here that have different backgrounds, different opinions, different thought processes, and being able to mingle with them and share opinions and conversations with them, in my opinion, is a great thing. I really like the diversity. Now, other locals might have a totally different aspect when it comes to this, because there are some people that are headstrong and do not like people from out of town moving in here, retiring in the city, for example. But to me, I like it. I enjoy it. That's one of my favorite things about living here is the diversity of the people you interact with. Next on the list, and this is not the complete list, obviously, I'm just throwing some out here. Another thing that's kind of exciting about living in Myrtle Beach is this city is nationally recognized. No matter where you are in the United States, you probably have heard of Myrtle Beach. It's in pop culture, it's in several television shows, it's referenced in music. I actually have 2 videos that go over pop culture references to Myrtle Beach, so go back on the channel, check the playlist, you'll see it in there. So that being said, it's exciting that you might randomly just hear your town mentioned or randomly see it on TV. It might not seem like a big thing, but it's neat to say, hey, I'm from there, or I've been there, or I know exactly where that is, where that scene was shot in that one movie. So it's kind of a neat thing. And of course, all of you watching, whether you are local, whether you were born here or moved here when you were 5, or you're just a visitor that frequents the city, leave a comment down below. Let me know what brings you here or what keeps you here. What's your favorite thing about living in Myrtle Beach? What do you love about the town or the region? And we can discuss this, and maybe in the future we'll touch back upon the pros and cons of living in Myrtle Beach and do an update video and add some things to it. But until then, as usual, everybody, take it easy.